Jim, obviously your unit's been able to do really well the last couple of weeks. I mean, where are you guys at, and where do you need to be?
Yeah, we certainly have a lot to improve upon. We've had some success the first couple of weeks, but we recognize that each week will bring a different challenge. So we got to be ready to go, and it starts tomorrow at practice. But yeah, certainly this opponent brings a different challenge, and we certainly got our work cut out for us.
What are those challenges with Wyoming and this defense?
Yeah, I think they do a really nice job of just playing what they are really good at. They play strong, good interior defensive linemen, very sound in what they do. They have a nice couple different blitz packages, so we certainly have to be prepared for Saturday night.
You've played Keith in a few different spots the last couple of weeks. How do you feel about his performance, and what is it about him that makes him versatile like that?
Yeah, he certainly has done a really nice job of just knowing what to do at different spots. We've played him at tight end, both guard and tackle. So, whenever we're, game planning and things like that, I always talk about the more positions you know, the more likely you're going to get on the field. And he's done a nice job of taking advantage of those opportunities.
You've played a sixth offensive lineman, usually that's Solito Moiai. What was that process in kind of figuring out who would be best for that role?
Yeah, so the guys that, we certainly had some experienced guys coming back, but we also felt that there are a number of players that, deserve a lot of playing time. And so Solatoa, Keith, those guys that had a lot of reps last year, when we had some guys go down, they were the natural fit, and they've done a nice job of kind of owning that role thus far.
Alex had to start at center on Saturday. How did you feel about his performance?
I thought to be honest, I thought he struggled a little bit early. In fact, I made sure his mom knew to give him a hard time. So shout out to Christy, but he certainly settled down and did much better as the game wore on. But initially there was, a couple, false starts get called on the guards, but he didn't snap the ball, made a couple mental errors. But after he settled in, after that first quarter and a half, I thought he did a nice job.
I'm going to ask kind of the same question, but about Bird playing in the second half and kind of what you thought he brought and how he performed.
Yeah, really dynamic. We don't get this. Obviously, he hasn't had as many reps as, say, Devin, but we see what he does at practice on a regular basis, and future's really bright for him, and certainly, did a really nice job on Saturday given the opportunity he had.
How you go, Steve.
I was going to ask, Tanoa Togiai, he's been really impressive through 2 weeks. What's going to be the key for him in taking that next step?
Yeah, continuing to work on his pad level, not getting too over-aggressive in the run game where sometimes that has gotten him in trouble in the past. I thought he did a much better job on Saturday. Still plenty of things to improve upon. And then just with his mental errors, having, in my opinion, none these last 2 weeks has been huge for his development, and hopefully he can keep that up.
Jim.